Sup everyone, this is Draco Evolve here, back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation. Massive week in regards to Tellus' latest transfer and JADON Sancho's latest transfer news. Before we get started, as you guys know, I do comments and I don't do live streams, right? So I try to pick up comments from my last video and have a bit of a discussion around it. So if you want to join in, just get your thoughts in. That's it. But the comment I had is in regards to my last transfer update, which is Tellus and JADON Sancho transfer latest, which happened about 23rd of September. I uploaded that video. I had a few comments in there. Excuse me. Jonas, so thank you so much for firstly supporting my channel and always being in and around my video, and I love his or her, I assume it's he, enthusiasm, right? He said Manchester United must buy JADON Sancho and Raul Jimenez and Tellus and Koulibaly. I wish that was the case. Unfortunately, truth be told, it's not going to be the case. We'll be lucky to sign 50% of these players, and JADON Sancho and Tellus does look like a possibility. But in terms of Koulibaly and Raul Jimenez, although some great players, and I would love to see a couple of these players, at least Koulibaly in the Manchester United squad, I don't think that will happen, unfortunately. But I love his enthusiasm. I love his dreamy nature, you can say. I'm saying in the nicest way possible. But anyway, let's jump in. We've got latest on JADON Sancho and Tellus. So I'm just going to read you out this article in regards to JADON Sancho. Manchester United have not given up a hope of landing JADON Sancho and are preparing an offer for the Borussia Dortmund ace this week. Sancho has been United's #1 transfer target ever since they secured Champions League football. We all know about that. United have agreed personal terms with Sancho and his representatives, but Dortmund insists he will not leave for anything less than £108 million. Dortmund even considered the case closed after United failed to sign him before the August 10th deadline, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side haven't given up hope with just over a week to go in the window. JADON Sancho. Look, I'm not going to go too much into it. We all know the gist of the story. United, he's the #1 target. We are not willing to pay everything up front. I think there's some installments. There's reports coming out that United will go in for an £80 million plus installment bid, take it or leave it bid. Some reports are saying £90 million, take it or leave it bid. There's various reports coming out that United will make a final stance, final offer this week. And it has to be this week because we're in September 28th. October 5th is the deadline. I think it is going to be in the next couple of days. I do believe that, I wouldn't say next couple of days because we got a game on Wednesday. I do believe that it's going to be by the end of the week because I think the game will take priority. However, there are growing frustrations around Old Trafford. Glazers out, Edward Wood out is trending every now and then, and that should be the case. But in regards to JADON Sancho and Tellus, United are negotiating still, looking at Tellus. Fabrizio Romano, as you guys know, he's #1 guru when it comes to confirmations of news. He's not a bullshitter, basically. Whatever he says, take it. So he's tweeted yesterday that, let me just find the tweet. Yeah, there you go. Tellus and Manchester United found an agreement on personal terms tonight, also on last details and agents commission. MUFC are in talks with Porto about the fee. Man United also have a plan B. We don't know what is a plan B for Tellus. Some people are saying it's Tagliafico from Ajax, who we have been linked with last week or so. Regarding Sancho, still the same, 120 million euros or nothing. BVB have not received any new bid. Now, obviously, they haven't received any new bid, but they are expected to receive an official bid, like a final take it or leave it bid, in the hope of him coming into at Manchester United. Truth be told, as with most of you guys, and I've said it before in my past videos, that I am disappointed. I was totally disappointed that United have not got this over the line, and it's like a trend with the board, and they have people there that get paid millions in commissions, millions in wages, I reckon, and can't even do a simple negotiation. They're penny pinching. Obviously, the same because of the COVID rule and the COVID situation. That's why we can't spend. We don't have the funds. But other clubs around Europe, forget Europe, other clubs in the Premier League have spent more than us. You look at Wolves. Every other club have signed 2 players in the Premier League except Manchester United. Look at Chelsea, Arsenal, Wolves, Man City, obviously, Liverpool, obviously. They've Tottenham as well, Everton as well. I can name low. All of them have strengthened. We haven't. We simply haven't. And you can see the fact that our lineup beyond our starting 11, apart from Donny van de Beek, there is literally nobody that can come in and make an impact. Igalo can't make an impact. Mata, Lingard, Dan James, Fred, McTominay, Phil Jones doesn't even come on for an impact. But it's sad to see. It's sad to see. And I'm having fingers crossed, right? This week will be a good week, at least in one transfer. Obviously, October 5th is looming next week, and that's the deadline of the transfer window when the window shuts. But we got Spurs coming up this weekend, and we've already lost one game in the Premier League. And Spurs, they're not a bad team, are they? Especially with Mourinho at the helm. If we manage to sign JADON Sancho and Alex Tellles, certainly JADON Sancho will start in the game, and that could be a game changer. That could be a game breaker. But the news that's coming out is United have agreed personal terms and with the agents and everything, but still the bid of £108 million has not been accepted for JADON Sancho, and that seems to be the case with Alex Tellles as well. Again, we're hearing things like his bid, his personal and agent fees, have commissions, whatever details have been agreed pretty much, but no bid has been accepted by Porto. Now, obviously, Alex Tellles is valued around £20 million, but United are not willing to pay £20 million. You're getting a pretty good left back for that price. If he didn't have a year left on his contract, he will cost you £50-60 million. His assists and goals are almost that double digits throughout the whole season. He's experienced, and he will greatly improve the left side, or at least provide competition for Luke Shaw. That's the latest on Alex Tellles and JADON Sancho. Do get involved. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Bam, bam. Now, bit of an outgoing situation. So Chris Smalling, obviously we know that Roma still want him. It looks like that's going to happen very soon. It's the last bits of haggling by Roma, and United are not willing to sort of go below £20 million. But I think that will happen. Dan James seems like it's going to be it's probably going to go to Leeds. Whether that's on loan or permanent, we do not know. I hope it's loan. Give that kid a chance. He's only had one season. Let him go out on loan, in the Premier League, to a Premier League club, get him used to it and see what he does. Andreas Pereira is nearing a move from Manchester to Italian giants Lazio, according to reports. It is a loan deal with an option to buy for 27 million euros. Some are reporting 10 million, 15 million, whatever. But they haven't been featured at all in the season. It just shows that in the lineup you can see who Oli doesn't want to, who Oli wants to get rid of. Clearly Dan James, Andreas Pereira 100%, and Chris Smalling. But the problem with these players is that we have given them long-term contracts in the past, and that has messed up our sort of our push to sell them. Because long-term contracts, big wages, clubs are not willing to pay that. Like, they're not willing to pay these wages. Hence why things like the loan deals and the hard to get rid of the deadwood deals, whatever, is a bit tough. I hope that some of these deadwood do get cleared out sooner rather than later. They have to go to free up wages, free up the squad. Youths can start, getting a bit more light on them, you can say, a bit more exposed to their talents, you can say, without having to rely on these deadwoods being in the squad. But anyway, that's the latest on Alex Tellles and JADON Sancho to Manchester United. let's hope this week is a big week, suggested by many reports that's coming out over the 24 hours. You know, big, you know, there's an influx of reports coming out that this week will be a big week for United in terms of transfer activity. I hope it's the case. We are definitely 3-4 weeks late. We should have done those long back. I believe we should have done those in August. At least the JADON Sancho gives time to prepare for the new season, and you know, we could have probably won against Crystal Palace if we had JADON Sancho in the squad, because they've absolutely destroyed us on the right side of the, and even with Brighton, they destroyed us on the right side. Like, most of the goals we considered was from the right side, and JADON Sancho operates in that right side with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But anyway, that's the latest on Manchester United transfer news today. Now, whatever you want to call it, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next upload, and I love you guys, and stay fuddy.